Hello everybody and welcome back to Day of the OUYA TV and our weekly recap of game releases for the OUYA. Here we go. In this episode we only have a handful of new games, starting with Free Fall, Wilson's Adventure and Monster RPG 2. Let's start this episode with our game of the week, Free Fall by Stirfire Studios. Free Fall is basically a top-to-bottom platformer in which you're trapped in a tower. Your task is to find your way out by going down. However, if it was that easy, the game would be boring. The story starts with an evil princess who originally trapped you and now wants you to face her murderous challenges on your quest down. What's especially funny about this game is the way you're being motivated to perform simple jump and evade moves. Every time you master one of the traps, you get to read more of the insane and funny ramblings of the evil princess. For instance, after one trap, she complained how she was supposed to marry Prince Charming. She didn't like him because he had a big nose. Next trap says, he only got this far, and you get to see a bloody trap. Combined with a huge portion of black humor, everything in this game is just right. The controls are very responsive and you notice no controller lag as in other games. Furthermore, the graphics are very well done and the sound is just pleasant and can be listened to for quite some time. The only thing that potential buyers might be hesitant about is the price tag of $7.99. I actually had to think twice about buying at that price tag. Still, Free Fall is very much worth your money and rightfully our game of the week. Next up is Wilson's Adventure. Wilson's Adventure looks like crap but plays like fun. Wilson's Adventure is just another example of why platform games work so well on the OUYA. Despite its occasional glitches and ugly background, the gameplay makes up for it. The story is rather funny as well, which is another point that helps distract you from the shitty graphics. In Wilson's Adventure, a shaman robs your wife after you've crash landed on a deserted island. Now, you obviously try to get your screaming wife back and possibly escape from the island. That is pretty much all that is to say about Wilson's Adventure. Regardless of the graphics, it's still a game worth checking out. I also have to add that even after playing for quite some time, I haven't reached a paywall yet. Therefore, this is a risk-free trial. The last game for this week is the very solid old school RPG called Monster RPG 2. Monster RPG 2 is exactly what the box promises. You play a girl who's trying to save her brother from an evil wizard staff. That wizard staff has possessed his poor little soul and now wants to conquer the world. In your quest to save your brother, you encounter numerous monsters, chests, items and even the occasional companion to help you on your way. The graphics from the top-down point of view remind me of the old Pokemon games and the controls are quite similar to it as well. Monster RPG 2 comes with a price tag of $2.99, which I think is a fair price and could be even higher for the value you get in return. If you can see beyond the old school graphics, Monster RPG could potentially be a lot of fun for countless of hours. This is it for this week's weekly recap. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel or visit our Facebook page. See you next week.